You got Janet Jackson out here. It's one of our top black. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. I love me some Janet Jackson. She one of my top, first black women that I used to love back in the day, right?
Yes, I have.
And she was the motherfucker talented as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that's nope. That ain't it. What we talking about here, right?
It ain't that.
Now, she went overseas, got interviewed. We talking Janet Jackson. The lady asked her, man, it got to be real crazy over there that the chance of a black woman being president over there, right? Mm-hmm. And she responds by saying, yeah, but I don't know, because I've been hearing that the father is white, so I don't know if she's black or not, right? Oh, boy. Again, I don't know how Tony gonna feel about this, right?
I got feelings.
But again, we always stress the fact that if you popular, famous, we get it, bruh. We need you to weigh in and tell us where you stand. But your bitch ass or your slut ass or your whore ass, wherever you are, you have to do with your research and know the fuck you talking about before you come out here. Ooh. Please and thank you.
Janet Jackson, you should know better. You should really know better. You and your family, your brother, Michael, your sister, Latoya, you yourself, and all of you Jacksons, them been the victim of lies, rumors, falsehoods, all kind of shit that wasn't true. You know, some of them may be true, maybe some of them may not true, or whatever. Fuck that. But how can you, as somebody who's been the victim of such shit, now watch this? I done seen Janet grow from what? Penny on Good Times, not in syndication. I've actually seen it on Wednesday nights on Channel 9. I've seen it on Penny on Good Times, seen it on Different Strokes, seen on she put out her first album when she was a teenager. Go back to acting, it was on Fame and all this shit. We go way back with Janet. So we've seen all the shit you've been through. But how the fuck can you, of all people, jump out there with something you're not sure about, don't know about, and basically doing to another person who happens to be running for president what's been done to you all your fucking life? She said, and I think you played it, that she said, or you said it, that she didn't know she, well, whatever nationality the father was, and with some other shit. They said the same thing about Janet Jackson. It was a rumor out there that you and Michael was the same person. How the fuck do you, of all people, not do some type of research to find out what the fuck going on and who you commenting on, and you don't know shit? I don't say how the fuck she just say I don't know.
Now we usually motherfucking fry motherfuckers for this, right?
Yeah.
Now the fact that she said she heard people told her that the father is white, meaning she never really looked into, and she said she don't watch news. So I'm gonna actually give her a pass because she not being literally trying to do this. It's just some information she got.
Okay.
So therefore, it's not like these regular motherfuckers just come out. She not black.
Okay.
And it's just her saying, I don't know. I just heard somebody told me the father was white, so I don't know. You tell me.
So
So somebody need to feed her the real information, and then
correct.
Janet Jackson, you are responsible to come out and tell us after you get the fucking information. God damn it. I hate going on people I love. You, Ice Cube, all of y'all motherfuckers just fucking me up. But I hate it, but I got to. And your motherfucking ass
Oh my
need to
God.
bring your ass
Oh
out
Lord.
in a statement. Come on, motherfucking, what was that shit we was watching?
But see, hold on.
With Whoopi. Come on that thing. Sit your ass down.
But
Apologize and say I was wrong. Period. You can't just not do nothing and just hide away and say no. And when somebody find you, be like, no, what? I was wrong. No, this had to be cleared the fuck up loudly and
but it's
clearly.
deeper. But
Period.
hold on, it's deeper than that because her manager, some type of manager, or road manager, or somebody that worked for her, publicist or something, put out a statement on her behalf saying that she was. I guess she was saying she was fed misinformation or whatever, blah blah blah. But they put out an apology or whatever in her name. Shit, Janet fired that person. Just her and her brother fired the person, got rid of him. So, I mean, if the shit would have worked and would have calmed the situation and diffused the situation, let it go. I mean, then you get in the person ass in private, but you up and fire the person and disavow the statement. That's telling me she's sticking by the false information that she got, and she ain't said shit by now.
Exactly. Now you get my point. The clock is ticking on your motherfucking ass. First of all, I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But the clock is ticking on you, baby. You
Right.
one of the black sisters, black culture, our history.
that's
One of our
see,
most famous. Man, you go so far back in our culture, bro.
but
This is not where you want to be.
that's where
So
that's where the problem for her jumps in because she, I guess she's doubling down, or she just like fuck it. I heard what I heard, but you got a platform and millions of people actually listen to what you got to say. Who the fuck is these people that's around her, that's feeding her and allowing her to get this information, knowing that she is one of the most famous people in the world, not just in this country, in the world. So wherever she goes, she's subject to be asked about something, about the biggest issues in the United States, being as though she's so famous and
okay,
her words carry weight.
but that goes back to what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I need y'all to be informed, but I get it. Y'all musicians,
Right.
and y'all not gonna know every fucking thing, right?
Right.
But at some point,
You should know the
if
basics.
you're gonna jump out here and for example, if you're going over there and you're doing an interview, you tell them don't bring up politics to you.
Yeah, do it all the time.
Simple as that.
I'm not going to comment on the
We
election.
talk about music because I'm really not informed on none of that, and I don't want to get into it. But you didn't do that. You let people ask you about politics in America. So therefore, you should be you ain't got to be averse like me and him at this point. Just at least know what you're talking about when you speak. Or when you speak, be like, I don't know that topic right there. You might have to get back to me on that. Don't go into motherfucker just saying, you know what? Somebody told me the father was white, though. Yeah. No, you can't do that overseas.
That's what you got a publicist for, and you got all these people that people like her pay around to know her, know these things to keep her up on shit. They supposed to be telling her, look, they might ask you about some Donald Trump, because Trump goes back a ways with her family. So you got to be, somebody ain't preparing her, or somebody just like saying, fuck it. She don't need to know shit. And she don't look at news, but damn, you got to know what's going on in the world.
And then, like I said, she got to make it clear. She got to go on some, like, The View. She got to go somewhere to make this completely clear that she just didn't know. And now that she know, she apologized first and she excited for the first black woman. This has to be said out her fucking mouth real soon. I'll give you the pass that you didn't know. But you overseas, when a woman asks you and tell you that you should be excited about the first black woman, even if somebody told you the father was white, you should have kept that shit to your fucking self and went along with the person that was asking the question. Be like, yes,
So
I will be so excited for the first black woman to be president.
I got a question for
Period.
you then.
Not going to the father white or some shit.
I got a question for you then. If she must do this interview, and I agree with you to a certain extent, she need to get out there and say something. But if she gives the interview, who gets the interview? Who does the interview?
Like I said, she got to go on the motherfucking The View. She got to go after The View.
The View might be out.
She got to go. As a matter of fact, The View. The View. Go in there and explain your fucking self.
But if she does a one-on-one interview,
no one-on-ones. It don't even have to be that serious. You can go in The View, say, I apologize. I done found out the information. Whoopee. I apologize. And whoever at the table, I was wrong. I'm one of the top black women in history and musicians. I ain't got time to be dabbing in this red, orange neck demon shit. I just didn't know. I apologize. Period. And I'm excited that the fact that we got a chance for the first black woman. Period. That's what's got to come out of her mouth.
That would be cool. But what I'm saying is, look, The View, I agree with you. She needs to go to The View because the
ASAP, Monday morning.
Because The View is the only place that's racially diversified.
In fact,
to allow somebody getting her ass.
There's enough time to go in this week.
Because I'll ask you that question because if she does a 101 interview, she has to do it with somebody black. She cannot go and do an interview with a white journalist.
This is a disaster, bro.
Yeah,
you have to clean this up, bro.
You cannot.
This is a disaster.
You cannot go to and let her have a sit down with a white journalist to ask her and question her about the race and the heritage of the first black.
She got to clean it up.
Indian woman.
She got to clean it up.
Was running for president.
Yeah,
she got to clean that shit up.
And on top of that, that's why I give her a pass until she don't clear it up or take too fucking long.
She taking too long.
Period. I don't want no tweets on. I don't want that. You got to get your ass in front of the camera and say, I apologize.
Don't fire them people for the way I see it. They were trying to help you out and diffuse the situation. But how you gonna fire them people and then come out and say, well, I was fair some misinformation. I
gotta give her credit. She said in the interview she don't watch news.
Right.
So wherever she got that from, somebody just told her that.
Right. So
that's why I'm giving her a pass. But if she don't hurry up and clear this shit up, she's gonna have a problem.
The people around her, and I know she got a damn personal assistant. The people around her, for one, ain't hipping her up, ain't getting her hip to what's going on in the world
at all.
Because there's no way in hell you can be that ignorant of the facts concerning Kamala Harris. But you got these people around here that feeding you information or letting you or ain't telling you when you going out hearing shit from evidently Fox News. Because ain't nowhere else pushing that shit but Fox News.
Exactly.
So she listening for some reason, either somebody around her in the Trump campaign or a Trumper is feeding her this information, or it could be that's the way she leaning. Because
like I say, it has to be cleared up, or we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, because you can eliminate the news that she watched. When she say she don't watch no news, or she don't watch much news, and that's basically where she getting her information from.
Like tomorrow,
who pushing that?
When we wake up, we should hear some statements from her saying she about to go on somewhere and get interviewed or something.
But
and she apologized.
It was like last Wednesday or Thursday or something. Okay.
And by
So
this time, she could have reached out to
she pushing
Kamala.
up. So she didn't.
Two things supposed to happen by now. She's supposed to reach out to Kamala by now. By now, because she know this shit done blew up, she should have reached out to her. This is Janet fucking Jackson. Reached out to her and said, I apologize, first of all. And I'm going to go on TV and put it and make everybody know that I apologize for fucking that up. My fault. That's what the fuck supposed to happen. If I don't hear none of that, Janet Jackson, I love you though. You my baby. We're gonna have a problem. This podcast gonna burn your ass the fuck up. Period.
Yeah, because